Hey, Jose, thanks for coming in. What what's morale like after a difficult loss? What have the players and the coaches done to improve the mood?
Yeah, I mean, the season's long. The worst thing we can do is get caught up in a loss like that. Um, but we as a team just said, and coaching staff as well, we all together just said, let's move on and put it behind us.
What Troy just said that he, as part of his coaching methods, he asks for feedback from players. How is that? How has that helped the group, and what kind of feedback do you feel like you're comfortable giving to a coach?
Yeah, I mean, I think Troy does a great job of that, of listening to the players. So, the feedback is how we feel as players, and I think it's now we're on the same page. A lot of overall, I think we were on the same page, but some things weren't, maybe matching. But I think now we're fully on the same page, and I think we can really, go forward and look forward to this Cincinnati game.
And what would you like to see on the field improve to get things where they need to be to get some results?
Everything. Everything improves. That was the main focus of this week. It wasn't just one area of our game, but it was every area of our game that we needed to improve, and I think we did that well. We had a good training week, and yeah, we're looking forward to tomorrow.
We'll take some from Zoom. We'll go to Brendan.
Hey, Jose, appreciate your time. We've seen you in a couple different roles so far this season. I'm not going to ask you what you think your best one is, because I know it's kind of wherever Troy needs you to play, but how do you kind of shift, I guess, back and forth between maybe playing a little bit deeper, having some more defensive responsibilities, versus having that kind of freedom to push forward?
I think overall, the principles and behavior stay the same. It's really just where you do it on the field. So there's not much. There's obviously different, I guess, jobs that you have to fulfill within that position. But overall, what we do, it doesn't matter what position we play. We're doing really the same thing.
And I guess you kind of talked about some of the emphasis on training this week and improving. Is there anything you guys have done off the field to kind of, reset, get closer together? Has there been any of that, or has it been a little bit more kind of strictly business?
Strictly business.
There you go. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Donald One.
Well, thank you for your time today. I want to follow up. You mentioned the fact that after a game like last weekend, the idea is usually sometimes throw out the videotape and kind of move on. But what, as a team, have you kind of figured out is the thing that you really need to bring to the table this weekend and kind of rebound from that?
Yeah, we can't give out much secrets there, but overall, I think, again, it's all about being on the same page and, either doing something or not. And I think we can't be in between those things. But yeah, overall, I think we sharpened that part up, and I think we're going and gonna, do our best to fulfill our jobs together.
I know this weekend the team is celebrating Cherry Blossom Night. Obviously, a big, it means a lot to fans here in DC, the region. But just wanted to ask you what Cherry Blossom Night means to you, and kind of have you been able to kind of enjoy the last couple of weeks with the blossoms blooming and everything?
Yes, it's. I said in another interview with the club, I feel at home seeing these cherry blossoms because I grew up with them. I lived near a park, and the park was actually one of the biggest, places for cherry blossoms when it becomes cherry blossom season. A lot of tourists come as well, but not only that, but Japanese people in general go to that exact park and within that area. And yeah, I always ran through. I played soccer under it, and yeah, it makes me feel like home.
Great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Dennis Gomez.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Hosei, for your time. I just want to take us back to a few weeks ago when you publish something on LinkedIn and when you score a goal, what do you do week in, week out to stay at the top of the game? And also, just teach some of your teammates as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in a place to teach my teammates because obviously everybody else has much more experience than me, so it's more of me trying to learn from them. But for me, I'm just trying to do everything I can to get better off the field as a professional soccer player. But it's not me trying to teach my teammates. I'm not in a place to do that yet, I will say. But yeah, trying to get the best information out of, especially like guys like Christian, Aaron Hera, guys that have been in the league a lot, and guys that have played in Europe and other countries as well. It's just trying to absorb as much information and their experience as much as possible.
And going on into the this weekend against Cincinnati, what are the hopes in the team and how's the environment? What are the are we hoping for a win?
Yeah, we always go for the win. It's not a negotiable. But yeah, overall, I think we're in a good place. Our minds are in a good place. And yeah, we are ready to get a win and move forward from that.
Thank you.
That's it, Jose. Thank
Thanks
you so much.